Just to pause the tunes for a bit, just so you know, I'm back. The game works once again, and we'll be back to racing in a little bit. Just give me a moment. Just a small announcement: the server is currently not live. It's having some issues, so we'll just have to wait a little bit. But still, be ready here on stream for the amazing 50 minutes of racing, of 25 minutes of race one and 25 minutes of race number two. I'm very excited. And in chat, show how excited are you for some spectacular racing. Ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe it. We are back after a 10-minute break that we had, and the lights are going on now. Why am I on the grid? That's not what I want. That's what I want. The lights are on here. And the right side, and away we go for the first official race of the season at the Wtcr here at IFWL. Into the first corner, seems like Jogminas has a very good start, but onto the inside line, it's Giovanni. I don't know why there is a leaderboard, but side by side racing between the 5 and the 22. Very well done by the walking into the start of Mercedes Arena. Very close race, and the 88 now leading charge. The 9 right beside it, the 22 now trying to go into the Dunlop curve. Not seen away through. That definitely sucks. But yeah, what else can a person do? Do we actually have to... Sorry for this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yes, it doesn't work. Amazing. Find out that onto the 22. Will we see a pretty good overtake now going from the one side of curve into the other one. Quick you have there at 88, leading with a commanding charge. Definitely an amazing start by MX Bondi actually. Now trying to defend for the lead from Jogminas. Jogminas will try more. Let's really hop on board with him. That's much better. Hop on board with him, so breaking up the line, trying to have it all down to the inside of the 88. And a very good line there. Still Jogminas looking up there for the lead. No way he can get through there though. He's very far good through the Mercedes Arena. Back and forth. Into the Valvoline curve. It's definitely very interesting to see this WTCR course round out the grid, but it's amazing. It's actually very amazing. Now I just renamed it. Doesn't seem it's actually working very well. The driver of 22 is up and down. Here at the bottom is SPLITZAM. Into the overtake mode. Trying it into Schumacher. There's nothing you can see there. But then onto the Michelin curve. Can he do it? No, he's too far away. Good. Camano now defending from 4th position. The gaps seem like they have widened quite a bit, but unfortunately it's still quite a lot for some of these drivers. It's not able to overtake. Still looking for the overtake. Brown looks up onto the inside, sees nothing. It's definitely shameful. points. The Hyundai versus the Honda. It's a very diverse top 3, I would say. That's definitely no worries, Smokey. I know the race is on. I'm watching now. The number 9, the Honda's still trying to look, but now the Cupra is getting very, very close. Yeah. People are keeping their pace quite a bit. 19 minutes of the race are still to go. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of mind games, I suppose. No live timing. Unfortunately not, because I didn't find it anymore, unfortunately, so it sucks quite a bit, but it's a freeway fight now for the first position to 22. Looking for some battles here. Can we see maybe try to drag it up to the top? No, definitely not. The Honda trying to get even faster. Still nothing there. Into turn 1, he's too far away. That's very much a shame. Very, very much. My God. The race is so far. Everybody's super, super close. That's what I love to see. And now it's time for Camano. Camano is looking for that second position. He wants to take it from the Honda. He knows there is place. Hopefully we will see some action from him. This is a live. That doesn't mean Dan Brown falling off a bit. As I say that, he gets close, and right behind him, we're even closer. Make some overtake. The number 7 in the Mega. Now looking onto the inside of the number 5 from the 22 is taking the lead. Well, not the lead, the second position. And what a move that was. Amazing job. Amazing job by number 5, and it's just not the number 5. The overspeed is sensible, even with the Renault right beside the Cupra. And the Cupra falls down 2 positions outside of one corner. It seemed like there was a huge mistake there by the Cupra. In 2 positions already. Brown moves up in the third. I felt so but he's still very, very close. Right on his rear bumper. Can we maybe see a dive somewhere here? All the bands looking up onto the inside. Maybe outside. Will that be better? Very much close now, looking onto the inside line, into the Dunlop curve. Will he try it? No, he won't. Still, the Renault is on a generational run now in the slipstream. So, we'll do what we'll do. Still, the Renault, the number 7. braking onto the inside once again. Now side by side as the 5 makes a mistake in the Michelin curves. Now, and even through the Michelin curves, it's not even side by side. Brown loses 2 positions again. It's such a shame. Such a shame, such a bad and small mistake that we had there. Breaking out the 125 meter. The Cupra is out of the box. Well, still keeps it in the limits, but loses position of the Brown. What a shame that is. It's just a little bit of pressure, and that's all it takes. It's definitely how it looks like. What a shame that is. So I'll be back in a minute. I have to sneeze. Situation settles down, as I want to say, settles down to number 5, right on the back of the Renault. And it seems like Brown isn't keen to making a mistake once again. That's very, very good from him. Be keen to not make a mistake on all now. Voiceover is very low. Is this better? Or is it still pretty low? Yeah, no, I hope this is better. Sorry if the quality is pretty weird. Oh, and a dive from the 22. The switchback from the 5. The ball is on once again. Camagno looking with the Cupra, and amazing. Is this even better? Mephistopheles. Just say I can increase it on will. I have an XLR microphone for which hopefully you like it very much. 22 now looking onto the inside there a little bit. But will we maybe see more? Camagno now getting closer as the mistake from Brown. Going into the Dunlop curve. Will we see more? We will definitely see more. Into the Dunlop curve we go. The hairpin in the middle of the track. Now sequencing into the second sector. Through the Shimano assist. Up, and out. Into the mountains again. Well, it's not that big of a mountain. Or at least it doesn't seem like in the games. It can be very different in real life. 10 minutes of the race to go. A little mistake by Brown will set him back a few seconds, and another big mistake. Another big mistake by Brown. Camagno now looking up onto the inside of Westmine curve. Now going side by side with the number 5 from it. Wait, that was the Edmund Bogan into the chicane, but the Hyundai keeps on hanging there. It's still a bit low. Damn, turn your TV up, man. Hope that's better. I hope I don't blow anyone's else ears out as the 22. Now side by side with the 5 gun into the first corner. It's downhill, remember that. But the inside is very much better as he even blocks a little bit of the 5. The line there is very clear. It's very easy to switch back as well, but the 22 keeps it on there. 9 minutes left to go. And this is shaping up to be a good one. Up in the lead, we didn't have a single change yet. Very important that I say yet. As 88 keeps running away. Let's get back to Kenyano and Brown. Brown is still looking again. Yeah, then thanks a lot, man. Now's the time to pound. Brown even uses that inertia from the downward corner. The pilot his way up, but it definitely seems like that it's not doing much. An amazing drive from the Cooper driver landed him in 4th position as B is pretty close, and as I see, it's a pretty close battle. I need to check. It's beginning to look closer and closer at the top. The Honda engine being loud. It's very loud. The Wtcr kicks in, but it definitely takes some time. So yeah, it's wild around here. 7 minutes to go, and a dive bomb. Almost a dive bomb. Also dangerous curve. Future baby data coin a bit lower. Better to mute myself for confidence reasons, because yeah, as you can hear, the nose is full. But as you can also hear, the Wtcr in the Honda craves for that first position. Also remember, race number 2 is reverse grid, so first is last, second is penultimate. And it's the all things you know. Jogmina is a candidate to win. Had a lot of battles with him well. I feel like Jogmina is a very powerful guy and a very powerful car. The Honda is screaming its lungs out every time we go on board with it, so it definitely sounds like a very powerful car as well. Hopefully it will carry him to the victory that you think he deserves. With that in mind, it pretty much depends. Depends on quite a bit of things that I cannot do. So the 99 is having a very, and I mean a very good Delta and the 88 as well. Both of these cars are doing well. 6 minutes left. Let's actually compare them side by side. As you can see here now, best sector 1, best sector 2. He's catching up slowly. Jogminas has the faster lap by quite a bit actually. Damn, oh yeah, it's versus me. Of course it's versus me. I don't want versus me. Well, whatever. Some very, very good laps by both of these drivers. Yeah, it's definitely a lot about the pressure in these cars. As you see, 9 people on the grid. All it takes is one guy getting in your head the wrong way and you can end up last. It's a very close race for being only 25 minutes. As I say that, 5 minutes left to go. You can see the very certified top 3 here. The Hyundai, the Honda, and the Renault in 3rd position. The black also looking very well. Yeah, Bondi and Jogmina Baus. If I'm right, Bondi is the guy in 3rd. Or I hope so, because I don't see the full names, which bothers me a bit. But yeah, there's nothing we can do. The 9 getting close again. But not that close, I guess. Actually, I want to use this gun. Let me actually use it when I can. That's so cool. It's very, very cool. It's such a cinematic song. Oh, that's Slayer. And Bonnie is first. Yeah, Bonnie is first down. Thanks for the distinction, man. That's very much thank you a lot. 3 minutes left to go. It's the cameras intense. The race still intense. It's, I would say, around a second between these 2 guys. Maybe even less. He's definitely in some sort of dirty air or slipstream. Well, just a small, tiny bit of slipstream. More in dirty air, I would say. So, definitely the number 9. I don't want to butcher the name, I'm so sorry. Jogminas is very, very good. Oh, now a little bit of a hesitation, and you can see there. Such a shame. Just the viable dance that could happen here. But yeah, there's nothing we can do, unfortunately. But yeah, it's supposed to be a good race. Let this be a good race. Well, it is very much a good race as the number 9 gets closer once again. I get my hopes up as Jogminas is looking very, very good. The pressure not even getting the Bondi in 1st position. It's doing amazing work. These drivers are on another level. I can say that. As a former racer myself, let's yap about myself for a bit, I guess. Actually, no, let's not yap about myself, because Jogminas is very, very close. There's Bondi. Bondi now going onto the defensive line. The V-line for Jogminas is taking the better curve out of the last corner onto the straight. Seems like the Hyundai is more powerful though. Going from the Coca-Cola curve into Haughaken. The downhill corner, that's one switch. You cannot switch anymore, that's called Revin. Braking a little bit earlier, taking the Hyundai, getting into his mind, very good. Going into Mercedes Arena with the asphalt change now. Bondi is looking good in the Hyundai. It's 1 minute left. It's just this lap left. The final lap of race number 1 is here. Bondi first, Jogminas second, and Jogminas is looking amazing. Going to the next couple of corners, down to the Dunlop, through the Valwakil and the 4th curve now, going into the Dunlop. Such an amazing camera, I love it so much. So much actually. But yeah, through the Dunlop into the Schumacher SS, 38, 37 seconds. It's all it takes is just a little bit faster and we get +1 lap. Yes, that's all it takes, and it can also end up in a miscalculation by the drivers. But it seems like that will not happen with 20 seconds now left. Going through the Michelin curve, through the Wallsteiner curve, into the Advan Boge, now through the Wannsteiner. He's very, very close. Jogminas can feel it. He can feel the wind right in front of him. He has the better line. He has the overspeed. Can he do it? Can he go side by side into the last chicane here? No, now into the GT chicane or the NGK chicane. Well, just the chicane, I guess. The Renault goes a bit wide, a little bit of rail right in there in the curve. But it's Bond winning race number 1 here in the TCR. Jagmina second and Slayer third. Amazing stuff. Camagno finishing 4th. Brown 5th. But Brown is very, very closely followed by Witt. Very, very close, as you can see now. Stone currently rounding out the final corner in 7th position. Sweat is already here. Shield now going from chicane into the next corner. Oh, he miscalculated. He has no fuel. He finished. But it's by margin. Oh, he's just rolling there. Just shield. Did he finish? Did he not? Where's Johnson? Now come from the last corner. The start finish line should be here. It's here. He crossed the start finish line. What a race that was. And Shield running out of fuel. Very close, too close to comfort. Well, 10 points to Bondi as our winner, 8 points to Jagminas. Slayer, 8 points. That's your top 3. I will not race. Don't worry. Yeah, look at the beautiful Cupra. Yeah, he did cross the line. So he did. He crossed the line. I saw him in the Senate as 9th, so he did cross it. Good for him. Knowing my luck, I would somehow not cross it because I have rotten luck. So let me go. Some friendly words here. Simon, it's time to win the race from P2 on the grid. Will he do it? That's my question. Well, those are pretty bad cameras, honestly. That's better. Am I right? Now let's keep it at static. Is it the onboard cameras? Because I haven't checked the... Oh, so that's the onboard. There's no onboard inside. That's interesting. Okay, we are going off the race numbers and we'll learn who won. I need banana tactics, Slayer. Banana tactics, just go have fun. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, why am I first? I'm not first anymore. Oh, the red light's on. The lights are out and away we go. I think that's a jump start from the number 9. Seems pretty unfortunate. The number 5 now, yeah, it is reverse grid. The number 5 now into the lead he goes. The 7 though having the inside line, no. The 22 having a perfect line here at the start. Trying to get in there, but no. The number 7 car, which I remember correctly, is Slayer. Already in second position. Already the number 5 car of Brown is in first. Very well done. Johnson is the number and then get off the grid well, but it's Ned. It's Slayer who's now trying to get side by side with Brown. Brown seems like Brown has very good defense. Sorry, onto the inside once again, but no place to overtake here through the fourth curve. Onto the Dunlop we go. It seems like the Schumacher S will have some fun, but it's before the Schumacher S into the Dunlop curve. Side by side, the Reynolds sends it down the inside. What a move! What a move by the British driver. Very, very well done. Brown gets overtaken for first position. Jagminas now looking from back, looking on to the 22 car. Going side by side with the Cupra, breaking into the Michelin corner. Will we see an overtake? No. Jagminas is right behind Camagnano. So it all depends. Side by side, it's almost 4 wide for the lead, but for the lead now, it's both the IFL, not the IFL guys, it's Slayer and Brown. Still side by side through the Advan Bogen. Into the chicane we go. It's 3 wide for second position. Not anymore. As Slayer keeps it on the track in 7th position. But right behind him, I see a squabble for a lot of position. Let's keep it for the lead though. Let's not actually keep it for the lead because Brown is still second. Jagminas is third. Currently we have to go to Camagno. But Camaño is pretty far away, seems like he had a mistake there. But that's pretty unfortunate. Seems like it is side by side into the first corner with both of them. It's a mistake. It's a big mistake into the first corner from the number 9. The Honda. I'm sorry, I forgot. Of Jagminas, and it's contact, our first contact of both of these two races. Game at such a time, now side by side with 88, making a very close line, and the shoulders coming out seems like it, and also seems like the battle for the lead is pretty much on, as Brown is now looking down once again. It's another contact there, side by side trying to go, and now Jagminas keeps it in first position. Now it's side by side with Brown and Slayer. Can Slayer do something? Going into the Dunlop curve, he sends it down onto the inside line. Amazing, the Reynolds through the Dunlop curve. What a move! Still side by side, going through the Schumacher S's, the 7 and the 5. Will Ballon reminiscent of a lot of drivers. Kimi Raikkonen into 7, Sebastian Vettel drove in the 5. Now looking into the Michelin curve. No. He doesn't see a gap. That's pretty much a shame. But yeah, there's a lot of people who are looking for gaps here between people. One of them is Bondi, who is looking for some space, but he doesn't see it. Next is Slayer, who is also in the Reynolds looking for some space. I see both of them, they are right behind them. Yeah, Slayer car is definitely on rails here, because what an amazing move he tries to do. Never seen anything like it as now. It's Bondi versus the other Honda that we have here of Stone. It's a masterful overtake, now going into the first corner. He parks it on the apex. You get a parking ticket for that one, man. And he closes into the 4th position. A Slayer is looking. He's at the end of the top 3, the end of the first pack. That's too close to the wall, my man. You have to be more careful. You have to be more. sorry a lot, but I just had to. Brown, very close in second position. The Jagmiras, but seems like Jagmiras doesn't go away. Slayer tries it around outside. Pretty late braking by the Renault, but it seems like it works on his end, which is wild by me. What a move did he try? Slayer definitely is trying his best to overtake anywhere he can, as you can see. So, what a move by the British driver. It's 2 Brits and 1 Lithuanian in top 3. Actually, 4 Brits into top 5 with the Lithuanian. That's quite wild. That's called domination in the British series. As Slayer tries to do something now, looking onto the inside of the Coca-Cola curve. Now there is no space left by Brown. Does that mean that we will see something? Unfortunately, it doesn't. Now looking onto the inside line. That's the one move. Slayer, will he see the move? Now he won't. Breaking up the 125 meter mark. But now getting into the side by side. A move. It actually happened. A little bit of a late break. Actually, he braked at the 100. He braked 25 meters later. He normally does, overtakes Brown into the first corner. What a move. Brown now tries to switch it back, ending at the Mercedes arena. But no, the no whale. Brown doesn't solve it. Now side by side, going near the Michelin curves. Against side by side, an amazing camera here by the cameraman. Still side by side, free of the Michelin curve. Oh, okay, so now I know how to switch cameras actually. That's much better. These cameras are much better. I hope you like them because I freaking love it. Let's look at it. Slayer now getting closer and closer and closer. Can we actually see a move here? No, we cannot. That's such a shame. But Brown will definitely try to do anything. Going a bit wide, maybe a little bit even on the gravel. That will lose him some time, but yeah, Bond has to go. He's right behind him. I think Slayer knows that. Oh, this is such a good camera, man. I want this thing in AC. Oh, this thing in reverse. Amazing stuff. Yeah, Jogmas checked out. He just wants to run away with it. And do you blame him? Do you see what's happening behind him? It's a wonderful battle. As the number 5, as Brown does get past. Oh no, he was past. Yeah. Clean air, no bound. He just got, he just got the package. And send it. Just send it, man. What else do you have to lose? So still 15 minutes left of the race. Well, technically, well, 15 and 3/4. We'll be here for a little bit longer than I anticipated. It's because of the qualifying and because of the service being down, which I'm sorry for, but it does happen. Unfortunately, it's the one thing I don't have under my control. As Slayer goes wide and the IFL course goes side by side. Well, no, I don't want that. Bondi almost tries it, but no avail. He doesn't move up. Such a shame for the Brits. But yeah, he wants a little bit more of points. Also, it's wild that only 10 minutes has gone past. As Bondi, what a mistake. We have to go back to Slayer, who's getting closer and closer to our 4th or 3rd position now on the GT chicane. Slow it down a bit. Sending a mistake from Brown up ahead of him. Going onto the inside line. Can he stay there? Yes, he can. So now side by side, the 7 and the 5, making an amazing race in here with Brown. Yeah, Bondi not having to. Yeah, the pit wall was very, very close, but now side by side into the first corner. It's Slayer who has his advantage here. So amazing for him. Bondi mayhaps waited for a bit too long as Brown gets close, not close enough. I have to check the life timings. Yeah, S White didn't do any, is not even in the race. It's interesting. Yeah, if you wait so long, you have to wait for next week. And remember, next week is only 13 minutes and 23 seconds up ahead. It's going over fast. And when I mean fast, I mean very, very fast. As Brown is in a big of a situation, being stuck between the very fast Slayer and right behind him is the one and only Bondi. Bondi is also looking to overtake. He also wants some fun. So it depends what he will do. So look, they do have different young guys. It's very important to see. Well, Bondi has the I-30. That was such a big mistake from Bondi, but Brown is going to try and, I won't say capitalize on it, but yeah, the no avail seems like the Renault is so, and I mean so much faster. Then the Cooper, as I wanted to say that he tries it, it doesn't work. It's very, very close. Bondi loves wheel drift. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. Also, it seems like he likes to build sandcastles for fun, but yeah, hopefully he doesn't visit the gravel. As I want to say, you can see Brown has the Elantra, Bondi has an I-30, both in the N variations, both DCR colors, but the Elantra, if I'm right, being a little bit more powerful than I-30. Ben's playing with his food. Interesting. Yeah, Bondi definitely seems like a very fast driver, but being fast is only one part of the equation. You also have to know how to overtake. So it's always takes two things. It starts with one, but yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't even matter how hard you try. It's pretty weird. But Brown now still he's in a pickle situation. The two guys behind him. Well, the two guys behind him. The one in front of him, the one behind him. Oh, very close. Actually, let's check on Camano. He's just vibing. He has nothing else to do. Well, let's check on the leader, Jogminas. He's also just vibing at the front. Nothing else to do, but I see a move coming from Bondi. No, it doesn't. LB. a very big dive bomb, the last of the late breakers, Ricciardo style. My jaw would be hanging from the mouth, man. So, the Honda, very nice car. That's such a dizzying camera, man. Damn. It's brown, then it's Slayer, brown body. But yeah, it's a quiet race now. Less than 9 minutes to go. So still anything can happen. It just takes one mistake. But when that mistake happens, it's an unknown. It actually might never happen as well. That's also like just a possibility. Let's actually check more down the grid. Let's look at the stone. He's vibing up. SVT is just standing on the grid. He's just standing there, menacingly. As now the leader goes by him. Look back onto the shield. Yeah, shield is just vibing again. Well, so there are just some wonderful gaps. What do you guys in the chat think of the racing so far? Do you like it? Do you think that this series will provide some banger of a battles? And also, if you have some tips and tricks, please send them into the chat, and I will definitely try to gain live timing for the next race. But yeah, I don't know how for now, so I need all the tips I can take. Yeah. It's I don't know what to say, honestly. It is a good race. The performances that they are putting on are amazing. Oh, some lag. Yeah, that's the game, fortunately. Well, fortunately, it shouldn't lag. Yeah, but what else should a person do? Yeah, it all depends on Bondi. We can actually just... Can we not? What the height? Okay, I cannot hide to UI, but Bondi found it. He said you are waiting for it. He responded by actually overtaking Brown into the Coca-Cola curve. And what a move that was while I was struggling with the cameras, by the way. But good job by Bondi. Brown now onto the inside line of the first corner. Will he do it? Yes, he's through. Well, not anymore. There it was. You predicted it, man. Good job. Five minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Bondi now under pressure from Brown. Side by side, both of the Hyundais now in the Coca-Cola curve. Slayer's after Jogma. Well, yeah, he is, but he has some time still. Maybe they again. It's just less than 5 minutes to go. It all depends on how this battle turns out. Now that Brown is back on top again, Bondi in the same position he was last lap. Yeah, it depends quite a bit. Bondi now. Oh, I gotta sniff. I'll be back. Sorry for that. The flu's giving me a wild one now, even though it's night. Bondi now, in the middle of the night almost, tries to send it. He did send it. But will he stick it? Will he actually get the package delivered through the postal service? Now we'll see into turn number 1. He has the inside line. Bondi is there, but Brown tries to go for a switchback. Now he braked in too deep. Bondi is there. He's actually done it. Gets the 3rd position there. 1st and 3rd in both the races. That's an amazing result. That's what I gotta say. Amazing job by Bondi. What an overtake that was. Almost like nobody was there. The overspeed from the slipstream was amazing to see. So, 3 minutes left. 2 minutes and 50 seconds actually. The stream's not that backwards, it's just 4 seconds, so it's amazing to see. And yes, I'm reacting to your chat in real life, so anybody who wants to chat, you have your 2 hours and 35 seconds left. But 2 hours, 2 minutes, man. Yeah, also I cannot close the HUD anymore, so that's interesting. I think it's because of the dam, honestly. Bondi was an amazing move. Where is Slayer? Slayer's weapon. Let me get the cool cams. These cams that I want. If somebody is motion sick, just tell me, I'll just switch it over, but it's just for 2 minutes. I hope it's fine. Let's go through grid from the top. Dan Brown, just this stop, not the timing stop. Dan Brown currently sitting in 4th position after a very short-lived battle with Bondi. Camano sitting in 5th after a pretty interesting start of the race. Slayer, what an amazing camera for him. He got very, very lucky for that, man. Going in 2nd position after some very, very good battles between Bondi and Dan Brown. Jagminas from the race start to like all the way to the end, as he's in the middle of the track and has around 1 minute left. Now he's in the Dunlop curve. He has to get here's the mission curve. Now going into the Dunlop curves. He has less than a minute left of the race, so this is probably the last lap of the race. M. Johnson is not racing. Bondi, an amazing overtake on the Brown on the straight. Currently sitting in 3rd position. Didn't make himself known. He's currently in last position. That's me. That's Stone. The only Briton outside the top 4 is vibing into Honda in 6th position. And SVT is just standing there. He's just standing there. Also technically he is last, Schild is first, but it's 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. The race has officially finished. It's just 1 single corner for this VTEC Honda and Jagminas. The Coca-Cola curve is done and dusted, and Jagminas wins race number 2 here. Second position goes to Slayer, who is celebrating it almost like a win. That's very good points from the first round. Bondi 3rd, Brown 4th, 5th should be Camano, who now rounds the line in 5th position. Shield's penultimate. No, he's Shield's just last. SV is just standing there. He's not visible to other people, he's just visible to us. Johnson is in the pits. Shield is now rounding out the Coca-Cola curve as he wins. GG Slayer, what a good race. Some very good race, and now you see Jagminas wins. We can all see now Bondi first in the first race, Jagminas second, and Slayer in 3rd. This reminds me of something. Amazing points for all 3. That means the final results. Jagminas leads the championship after round number 1. Bondi second with 16 points, just 2 points after Jagminas. Slayer in 3rd, 14 points, just 4 points. Just takes one good result with Jagminas has a stinker, and that's a good way to go. Brown and Camagnano both in the 4th position on 9 points. Stone with 5 points in 6th. Veet with 4 points in 7th. Shield 3 points in 8th position, and that's all of your grit. It's very well done. It's currently 10 o'clock for me in the Central European time zone. I've been your commentator for tonight. My name is SPLITZAM, and I will see you more and more again. I'll see you next week at the wonderful Saxon Rink. And of course, I will see you in 2 weeks on the 26th in Asaro Corsa Evo. Goodbye, and I hope you had an amazing night.